What's hot in the market today? Well, you have gold up, you have silver up, platinum's up. Silver Eagles are always hot, right? The brand new issues are hot as well from the U.S. Mint. But the segment of the market that's been getting a lot of attention, and we've talked about it a number of times, I just don't think enough, has been paper, currency, the Treasury Department. And tonight we have back those beautiful gold foil notes with a new twist we've never done before, but it's going to be fun for everybody. Here we go. So over the years, dating back to the late 1880s, when the U.S. government took over, making national notes, notes for the entire country versus regional notes prior to that, we had these big saddle blanket notes, and then in 1928 we shrunk them to the size we have today. Whether they're Federal Reserve notes, silver certificates, gold certificates, the paper market is on fire, and it's because, well, it was only intended to last for 9 months. Coins, a half a century. But over the years, our paper money, our currency, has been where all the beauty actually is. And a number of years ago, they introduced a new style replicating these gorgeous notes. And that is using the gold foil technology that they used in the sports card industry over a decade ago. Able to take these, roll out 24 karat gold, make it a beautiful looking note, right? And then colorize it as well, utilizing some of the most beautiful designs ever in U.S. currency history. And tonight we're going to make it real easy because it's a lot of fun. Normally we're offering 10 different or 25 different, and it's a price point for the whole package. We're changing that tonight. It's $1.99 a note. Now my competition is $6.95 to $8.95 a note right now for the exact same notes you're seeing on your screen. But here's how it will work. You buy one, you get a different one. Obviously, but if you buy 5, 10, 15, we have about 37 different designs in stock right now. Ranging from the very first note ever, the 1861 Martha Washington, to the highest denomination note ever, the $100,000 Wilson note, to the funny money, the fun money of today, which is the Trump notes, etc. And this particular grouping will be totally random, but a great mixture of new and of old. But tonight we can offer up to 30 different notes. So here's what I love about this, and this is what I do. Everybody does their thing differently. I got 2 grandkids, and I'm thrilled that, well, they like hanging out with grandpa, right? And I learned from my father's father, my grandpa, that history, who we are, is a pretty cool thing. I'm a history buff because of him and all that fun stuff that goes with it. I'm a collector today because of him. And we would sit down and talk about the stories. Now, coins have stories because they're dated, right? Well, currency is also dated, but the vignettes, the images, that $5 education note you're seeing right there. I mean, have you seen anything that gorgeous? I mean, the $5 Grant silver certificate where there's Morgan dollars. The 1918 battleship, right? The only one we've made like this in our history. Here comes that Morgan dollar reverse, I said, right? The other side is a $5 Grant, President Grant. There's a ton of phenomenal stories to tell inside of these. On top of it, once you have one of these, you want to keep on collecting them. They're just phenomenal pieces. When you go to a coin shop, and hopefully many of you still can, you see these at many tables. But again, what do you see the prices? Even at a coin shop, you might see $5, $6 a note, right? Where the retailers across the country, my rivals on TV, are going to be much higher, as I referenced, $6.95 to $8.95 a note. Well, tonight it's very simple and very clean. $1.99. So if you want 10 notes, it's under 20 bucks. I mean, we have the craziest prices on this stuff. We got a great relationship with the manufacturer. And even with that said, this is our lowest price we've ever had on a note. And it's being brought out in a fun way. Hey, how many of you knew there was a $2 George Washington silver certificate? Yeah, I mean, there's just some crazy notes in U.S. history. Gold certificates, silver certificates, Federal Reserve notes, the famous Indian chief, the $5 right here from 1899. They're all part of this big mixture. Now, we are showing, I think, 25 notes on the screen. There are about 12 other notes we have in stock, all gorgeous, great-looking notes. And even on the screen here, we have one of the Trump notes because so many people ask about them. Now, if there is one particular note you are looking for, you'd love to have, go to our website. Visit us at avccoins.com. Look for currency, and then there'll be a line that says gold foil currency or gold foil notes. And then click that, and it will show you all of them individually. They're all priced from $2.99 to $3.99 on an individual basis, and you can pick and choose the ones you'd like. But tonight, if you want to have just a bundle of these, you want to sit down and give somebody that crazy gift and just have phenomenal conversations thereafter, like I was referencing, how I grew up, what a great thing, and an affordable thing. They are outright impressive looking. You can't make up what these are. 5,000 Chase. How many of you knew that note even existed? The $10,000 note, and then obviously the largest note ever, which is the 100,000 Woodrow Wilson Uniface, which means it was only designed on one side, and it was only intended for bank transfers, etc. All this stuff, and by the way, the original on that one is in the Smithsonian. The $1 educational from 1899. There's a $2 educational. Lady Liberty teaching history to our youth on those three notes. Actually, it was 1896 those three came out. Silver certificates, treasury notes, legal tender notes, silver, gold, all fun, great stuff. Guys, give me a 1-minute clock. The phones are jammed up. I see a few people buying 3 or 5. Thank you. I see a few people buying the 30, which is the number that we know are different, guaranteed. Some of them are 30, some of them are 8. So as a result, making sure we can live up to what we're promising, which is 30 different, is important. But the silver dollar note, the gold note, the national from 1873, all of those part of this beautiful grouping we have. And the more you get, the more you buy, the more the story, the more you're getting there as well. So again, just a great spin, a great difference for us here at America's Value Channel. One of our most popular web items now being brought forward here for us to chat about, but at the craziest prices you can possibly imagine. Again, we're at $1.99 a note, and we're offering up to 30 different notes inside of that. And this is just 25 random notes inside of that grouping here tonight. We thank you for spending some time with us. We always do. Patience with my operators. I'm about a minute backed up right now. But remember, avccoins.com will always be there 24/7 to help out. With that said, I must bid adieu. And that's exactly why we call this segment the Daily Deal.